Greetings everyone. Today is an auspicious day of Raksha Bandhan. I wish all my students a happy Raksha Bandhan. Today we are going to discuss about the communicable disease as per your syllabus. Now, disease is an illness of human body which occur due to various reasons. Some disease occur due to malfunctioning of body parts. These are non-communicable diseases. Like diabetes, it occurs due to malfunctioning of pancreas or insulin likewise. However, some diseases are transmitted from one person or animal to the other person. These diseases are called communicable diseases, and the agents which are transferred from one person or animal to another is called causative agent. So these causative agents could be microorganisms like bacteria, protozoa, fungus, rickettsia, spirochetes, etc. Or it could be a worm or some other parasites like protozoa, etc. So now these communicable disease occur to the people due to transfer of causative agent. How this transfer occurs? So there are various mode of infection. Like waterborne, infection. Some diseases, they are transmitted through water and food. So these diseases are called waterborne infection. Poliomyelitis, then worm infection, typhoid, all these are waterborne infection. Second one, airborne infection. So this type of disease are transmitted through air. During sneezing or coughing, lot of secretion are suspended, and in this each and every particle, thousands or millions of microorganisms are present, and they travel from one place to another through air and cause the infection. So there is the airborne infection. Some are transmitted through different animals and insects. that is called vector infection. Some diseases, they are not directly transferred from one person to another. Instead, what happens? An intermediate insect or animal is there which carry the infectious agent. They act as a reservoir of the infectious agent. Like plague, they are transmitted through mouse or rat and by rat fly. Again, malaria is transferred from one person to another due to mosquito bite. Mosquito bite to the infected person and the causative organism, they are transmitted to mosquito and it again bite to the new person who in the turn get the new infection. These are the major types. Again, infection may occur due to direct contact of the individual, like shaking of hands, hugging, use of towels, handkerchief, cloth, underwear. So it is used by someone and again used by another person. So infection may transmit from one person to another. These are called contact infection. Contact infection. Again, there are infections which occur specifically through the cloth, like handkerchief, towel, etc. These are called fomites. If infection is transmitted through these things, then it is called fomite infection. Fomite infection, that is through used cloths when the infection occurs, that is called fomite infection. As I told you, in the airborne infection category, during sneezing, the droplets are formed. So infection can, this droplet, someone sneezed and produced some droplets, and immediately someone else inhaled it, then that droplet will cause infection. This is a kind of airborne infection. We specifically call it droplet infection. So, contact infection, this conjunctivitis, currently this COVID infection, they are caused by contact infection. Fomite infection, again fomite infection, chickenpox and COVID also, they are transmitted by COVID infection. Droplet infection, again the currently coronavirus, they are influenza, they are transmitted through droplet infection. So these are the different mode of infection through which microorganism is transferred from one person to another. The person who have the disease is the host. From the host it is transferred to new person. Now the host may not show any clinical symptom of the disease. These type of hosts are called reservoir of disease. The disease microorganism can stay inside their body for long period of time, though they do not suffer from the disease, but can infect the other people. Modes I have already discussed. Now this infection may enter into our body through different routes. First among them is most vulnerable is through our respiratory system. Nostrils, respiratory tract and lungs is primarily infected, and most of the time the infection is airborne. So one route is respiratory route. Another route of infection is through oral route. We eat many things. Through oral route, many infection can enter into our body. Like as I told you, the poliomyelitis. This is a disease occurring mainly to the children. How they enter into the body through oral route and cause infection to primarily to the stomach or intestine, and later it can transmit. So that is the oral route. Another route of infection is through your damaged part of your skin. Damaged part of your skin. That is skin. So our body is covered with skin. It mechanically protects our body from microbial infection. Secretion, the sweat which is coming out also protect. But sometimes the skin are broken, especially skin in our foot, that is broken when we walk, when we play. Some portion of our skin may be partially broken or damaged. Through this route infection can occur. That is the skin. As I told you, that is the vector-borne infection. They are introduced into our body. Many of the vector infection introduced into the body like injections, like mosquito. They bite, that is they inject the microorganism inside the body. Or bite of the fly, they inject the microorganism into our body. That is the vector bite. Another route of infection. Infection can occur directly through our eyes, ear. The infectious agent can enter into our body through eye. Now current coronavirus, now they are saying it can infect through our eyes also. However, some other infections are like conjunctivitis, etc. They can enter our body through ear and eye. So these are the different routes through which microorganism can enter into our body. Now microbes which enter into our body through oral route may be excreted through urine and feces. So now these feces contaminate the water, and again with the contaminated water it enters through this is called oral fecal route. So these are the two things. One, I discussed about the mode of infection, droplet infection. So these modes are there. One microorganism can use multiple routes. As I told you, the COVID, it uses multiple: contact infection, droplet infection, airborne infection. All these routes are used by this coronavirus or COVID-19. Again, some other microorganism like chickenpox, it is transmitted through droplet infection as well as through fomite infection. So multiple routes could be used. And another thing, multiple modes could be used. Another thing is that infection occur through, enter into our body through several routes. Through our mouth, through our nose, through our ear, through our eyes, and through our skin. So this type of infection may occur. So some diseases we will discuss, that is the microorganism which cause respiratory infection, microorganism which cause infection of the gastrointestinal system, microorganism which cause infection of the liver, microorganism which cause infection of the urinary system. So all these things we will gradually discuss in our next video. I thank you for watching.